it is time. So for viewer kit number 1 from Alex, we have the Windpine M4A1. We're gonna take a peek see at it. Very aesthetic. I'm not sure how exactly I feel about the optic setup. I would personally get rid of the E-Flex. Other than that, it's like a pretty juicy looking little M4 as CQBR. I think with this guy also, he's running the 12.5 barrel. Yeah. So it's pretty good stats. So you got 4 weight, which is going to be typical of your juiced out 10-inch or CQBR, if you will. I shouldn't say 10-inch, but you guys know what I mean. 80 ergonomics, 9 horizontal recoil, 40 vertical. Exactly how I would like to see it done. So let's hop into some games. How about, huh? You dead? RPGs already? This thing is very controllable. I actually really like it. Heard him at the last second. Homie missed me with an RPG. There's gotta be another one. That was not leggy at all. 308s need rebalancing hard, bro. Nice. There we go. That wasn't... Dude's not lagging at all, man. I almost feel like they need to, like, almost region lock players now. Because of shit like that. Dude, that is just absolutely insane. Of course. And then I get sneezed on by, again, a 308. That's just ridiculous, bro. Like, that should be an easy kill for me all day. But hey, man, this is like, if your shots don't reg because the server fucking dies, you just end up dying instead. How is that guy still alive? Oh. The server's dying. Dude, it's like some of the players, their replication is just so incredibly laggy. And they're stuttering all over the map. Like, what is that, bro? I think there's still another one. We went 20 and 5. We died to a lot of BS though. That is kind of true. All right, so I would say for appearance, you're going at like a solid 9 out of 10 here. The color scheme is pretty lit. There are some questionable choices when it comes to the functionality of the gun. The functionality, I'm gonna give it like a 9.5 out of 10. Stats wise, it's very solid, very usable. I'm not looking for anything that's like best in slot by any means, but kind of the changes that I would make, I would probably get rid of, honestly, the PEC. Give me a little bit more ergonomics. I would absolutely get rid of the E-Flex. I'm not running that thing. I'm not touching it. It's going to give you a little bit more ergo in that sense. Get rid of these things too. They're just adding weight, not really giving you any stats. I would focus more towards my horizontal recoil. So I would look at maybe running something like a, the Fortis wouldn't be a bad idea. Or I'd probably change it up and do it with something else. But this is overall a very solid build. Damn near best in slot. Like, very interesting choice with barrel length. I actually really liked it. It kind of changed things up a bit. You could also even get rid of this kind of riser and just honestly go with just the straight TA51, and honestly just go like that, and you're just gonna pump a little bit more better stats out of the gun, in my opinion. You got a less vertical recoil here, less weight, because I think it was like 404 before, and you're still gonna be getting a good sight picture, honestly. But overall, very, very solid build. I think this is probably gonna be one of the better. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Viewer kit number 2, it's a PP19 from Big Slave at 64. A standard PP19. We're gonna try it out as is, kind of questioning that there's not a light on an SMG, but we're gonna go ahead and send it. And how it's even going to perform. I'm not gonna lie, SMGs in the game right now are kind of not it, so to speak. There's definitely better kind of like stuff out there. How is he alive? Excuse me. Oh, what? Is it throwing marshmallows at him? Like, what is going on here? All right, let's look at the hit log. So I dealt 41 to him, 20, 20, 10. I am so confused, bro. Am I actually supposed to dump a whole entire magazine into somebody to kill them? I actually don't understand what was going on right there. Was that like some hit reg issues? Where like... But it seemed like a lot of my shots were actually regging the guy, so I don't know. Recoil is too high. I guess I killed 2 of them there, though. But yeah, you definitely need to be up close with these dudes. Come on, peek. The recoil just seems way too high for what the gun is. And the damage seems way too fucking low. I heard that guy running around. And apparently the damage ain't shit. That felt good. I'm dead. Oh my god, maybe I'm not. Oof. But that, yeah, the way this thing jumps initially is way too high. We traded, bro. So average, dog. I think we'll get one more life with this gun, and then I'll kind of give it its little rating thing and changes / suggestions. There's a guy over there. All right, guess not. Of course, we died to a 308. You get sneezed on. All right, what do I think about this guy? Aesthetic, it looks pretty aesthetic. Stats-wise, it's like pretty good for a PP19. I think there is ways you can improve it. Like what I would initially do is probably try to get at least a little bit more ergo out of it. So like swap it over to like an RK3. The RBG is actually a good choice. Probably go for also a light on the gun. You need that, hands down. And then like adding some rail covers too. I'd probably do something like this. That way I can get a bit more ergonomics out of the gun. Oh my god, yeah, dude. I would absolutely swap this over to a PG3. And then what I would probably do then is I would build this thing for horizontal recoil. So I would just try to find a can that is best in slot for horizontal. So, okay, I guess final ratings. Final ratings. Here we go. Aesthetic, I'd probably give it like a 6, 7 out of 10. And usability, it's a PP19. I don't want to knock it because it's a PP19. It actually did make this gun quite usable in CQB. But it's kind of an SMG, so I'd probably go with like usability is like 7.5 out of 10. Something along those lines. Oh, by the way, we're like a millionaire now. Viewer kit number 3, submitted by Delta. This is their kind of like Mark 16 CQB. Interesting scar. No handguard rails. Odd. 2 front sights. All right. I have a feeling this thing actually 86 ergonomics with an L-can. It's pretty spicy. I mean, it's going to perform really well. It's a scar. You don't really need great stats for a scar to perform super well. Oh, the ergo on this thing feels great. There we go. Took a lot of rounds though. Gonna make change. I don't want to push this too hard because I'm opening myself up to a lot. All right, we survived that, so that's pretty good. W. No. We went a little bit too ham right there. Everybody's using 308s at this point. They're just too good. You're rocking like a 65, 70 plus ergonomic gun that can just go like this, boom, and all you got to do is hit them in the chest and they're done. I think the Mark 16, as far as like 5.56 guns, is probably one of the most slept on ones. Even with like not great recoil stats, you just literally build the thing for ergo. And because of just like how nicely the gun itself recoils, like it's not harsh like an AR for whatever reason, which makes no sense because it's piston driven rather than DI. Like it's super controllable even with not so great stats. I will say I do not know how I feel about the Daniel Defense irons on this thing, but I do like the Elcan. I am a fellow Elcan enjoyer. Did I just see a guy over there? I did. Thought I saw the buttstock of a rifle right there, but I wasn't 100% sure. That was close. Oh no, he's not. He's not coming back. Ooh. Lol. I shouldn't have ADS or on ADS right there. I went a little bit too fast for myself, but that's okay. All right. That was super leggy. Wow. That was kind of laggy, but I mean, we survived it, so that's good. And that's GG's. Aesthetic. I'm definitely going to give this like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Kind of something I would change. Get rid of the irons. I do not like irons set up that way. I would probably, honestly, this thing doesn't give you any ergo. And I'd probably put like a set of like, I don't know, anything else but those. I'd put, actually, you know what? The embusses would probably look pretty sick. And then that's probably the only things I would change, honestly, with it. As far as the other attachments, like I'm pretty happy with. Gun looks very aesthetic. I just don't understand this kind of thing. As far as usability, I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like, it's a SCAR. The recoil stats on SCARs aren't as prevalent. They're not needed to be like super meta to be good. It's not like an AR where you need like, I would consider like 15 and below horizontal and like 35 and below vertical good, and it's really easy to get a really high ergonomics with the SCAR as well. That's what's really gonna set this gun apart from a lot of them, is the fact that you can build a 5.56 gun that's rocking 86 ergo, and it's gonna smack. It's gonna do super well. Follow-up shots are super easy with this thing. The recoil impulse is very nice. It's just it's probably one of the goated 5.56 guns in the game currently. So we'll give it a 9 out of 10 for usability. Obviously, there's things that you can do to make it better, but this is a very solid build. So anyways, those were the first kind of 3 guns in the viewer kit series. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. Head over to the Discord server. There's a specific text channel where you can go to actually submit viewer kit loadouts via a Google form. Just follow the instructions there. Link is in the description and the link tree to join the Discord server. Other than that, hope you guys have a great day and enjoyed the video. Trying to find a piece in me. I wanna be